How's it going, everybody? This is Eric from Vivid Gamer, and I'm here to give you a review of Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14. Let me say right away that it has been years since I played a golf game. Now, if you're in my boat, a lot of the features and the mechanics will seem new to you. However, if you got last year's version, the new features might seem like slight improvements that might make you second guess getting this game. Let's start with the new features of the game. For the first time, you'll be able to play for the Grand Slam by playing in all four majors: the Masters, the US Open, the Open Championship, and the PGA Championship. There's a total of 20 championship courses with 5 new courses, which includes Jack Nicklaus's home course and Oak Hill. There's also 35 playable characters with the additions of Lexi Thompson, Stacey Lewis, and Keegan Bradley, among others. You can now play through the LPGA Tour in career mode. What's strange to me is how this has not been part of the franchise for at least the past 4 years. How has it taken this long to add this to the game? I get maybe not many gamers might want to play through the LPGA Tour, but not even having it as an option is so strange to me.
And it's a great position to make a putt. And she's hit that one nicely.
Moving on, connected tournaments now allow you to play online with up to 24 other live golfers around the world. The screen can get a little cluttered with people, as you can see. That said, in my time playing, I've only encountered a few people playing at a time, and a few times no one was playing. From my experience, online play ran smoothly, but with EA servers, you just never know what you're going to get. Country clubs can now have 100 members and act much like FIFA Pro clubs, from what I can tell. You can compete with club members or compete against other clubs. I've yet to be able to play with club members, but honestly, this mode doesn't really appeal to me.
On the green, and a chance for birdie on the first hole.
Another feature is you can now play golf at night with illuminated golf balls, and with the live updates for weather and time, you can pretend you're playing anywhere in the world with up-to-date conditions.
And that one drops for a birdie.
Finally, the big addition is the Legends of the Majors, which allows you to relive historical moments in golf and match up against the sport's greatest players. And yes, that even means going into old-timey golf, where apparently everyone saw in sepia. You'll be able to take on legends such as Jack Nicklaus, Arnold Palmer, and of course Tiger Woods. As nice as this mode is, it really appeals to golf enthusiasts only. And as someone who's never really watched golf until Tiger came into the sport, this mode doesn't do anything for me outside of unlocking items and getting achievements. While all those new features are welcome additions, the most important aspect of Tiger Woods PGA Tour is the gameplay, and for the most part, it's pretty outstanding. The same swing mechanic has returned from last year, and from what I understand, it has been refined. To swing, you still pull back on an analog stick and push forward, but it's much more realistic compared to past titles, which I could sit there and hit straight shot after straight shot. Now you really have to concentrate to hit the perfect shot, and it's not uncommon to see a miss hit.
Went for it here, Jimmy, and it's going to pay the price. That's in the water.
This is especially true when putting, where it used to just be automatic straight shot. Now it's a bit tougher. Motion controls, on the other hand, are a different story. Using the PlayStation Move, I found myself hitting shots like I do in real life, to the right and short. The motion controls are so accurate it can read all the flaws in my shot. Does this mean you can use Tiger Woods as a simulator for a real life swing? Probably not, but it's close enough to one-to-one that it might cause some issues for novice players. Not to mention there's no power gauge, so putting is just as hard as you might expect it to be, and any kind of finesse shot will be just as difficult. If you want to be successful using a PlayStation Move, you'll have to practice a lot.
Nope, that one just
In
makes it
terms
rough.
of game modes, Tiger Woods offers enough to keep you busy for a while. The quick play modes offer a good amount of tension and excitement without having to go through the entire 4-day tourney. That said, it would be nice to have an option to play all 4 days, which I have yet to find. Career mode is just as deep as I remember it being. With the inclusion of 4 majors, it just makes it even deeper. You can still create your character using photo game phase or just randomly with whatever stock characters they have. Upgrading your character takes time as you earn XP by just playing rounds of golf and leveling up your character. Each level adds attribute points which you can then assign to your character's skills. What would have been nice to have is a live challenge that many EA titles have already included. While Legends of the Majors is nice, giving you the opportunity to recreate moments that occur in real life throughout the year would have been better.
Proudly present the final round of the AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am. It's part of the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Hello friends, Jim Nance along with David Faraday from the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach.
The presentation and graphics in Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14 are pretty decent. The golfers look great along with the animation, outside of Tiger, who looks a little off. It's also strange that the golfers never really express any emotion on their face, whether it be a smile, yelling, or anything that you see in real life. The courses look great outside of some texture issues. With live conditions, there's a great effect for every time of day, including night golf. At first, it was a little strange playing the game at night, but it works. Presentation-wise, there are nice overlays of graphics within the game, from full presentations of major tournaments to showing you various stats that relate to the leaderboard of your club members. The commentary is pretty horrible though. There is rarely any excitement, even from a hole-in-one or other amazing shots. Color commentary is weak, and as a whole, the commentary adds nothing to the game.
How can you top this? One more look.
For birdie.
Camera angles can also be a bit strange. Most of the time when I'm putting, the camera won't follow the ball, so I can't even tell if I got close or missed it by a mile until the ball stops. This definitely takes the tension away from putting, especially if you're putting for the win. In the end, I really enjoyed this latest addition to the franchise. I haven't played in years, so that definitely has something to do with it. If you played last year's title, maybe the exclusion of a few features like the caddy recommendations and the addition of quick tourney and Legends of the Majors is enough to sway you to get the new game, but outside of those things, there doesn't seem to be too many changes. It is strange to me that there aren't more golfers. Not that I personally want to play with every golfer out there, but when you look at other sports titles where they have thousands of players and animations for each, it seems really strange that there aren't more golfers, especially female golfers. Microtransactions still remain part of the game, but there are a ton of courses without that, so it's not a huge deal. Outside of poor commentary, strange camera angles, and a lack of a live gameplay mode, this year's Tiger is still a solid offering. There's enough depth with career mode, online tourneys, and quick play modes to keep you busy for a while. I give Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14 an 8 out of 10.